Do you want to know how to sell hair online and potentially earn up to $1,000+ for this? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love making money online and testing different methods and researching different methods to earn. And one method that's a little bit unusual that I came across is that you can earn by selling your hair. And you can potentially earn quite good money by doing this, and since hair grows, you can do it several times. And in this video, I will show you the 5 best places to sell hair online so you can easily get started if you find out this is the right opportunity for you. So before we go to the places where you can earn by selling hair, then let's start by going over why you can even earn this way so you can understand that. But the thing is that a lot of people are, for example, looking for real hair. It can be for extensions or it can be for wigs, but in general, people prefer real hair and they are willing to pay good money for this, so they need people to sell this. It is of course best if you have fairly long and healthy hair, but then it also can be a way to earn. But there is a process to it, so let's also go over this process so you know what to expect before we go over the places where you can then sell your hair. So the basic process of selling your hair has 4 steps. And the first is of course that you need to grow your hair and take care of it, because it needs to be fairly healthy hair for people to be willing to pay for it. That's just how it is. And in general, it should have a certain length before you can earn from it. So that's the first step. Maybe you already have long, healthy hair and then you kind of like already got that step down. The second step is then to find a place to sell it. And that's what I will help you to do today. I'll show you 5 great methods to do this so you can easily find a place like this that fits you. The third step is that you need to create a listing on the platform where you decide to sell it. And that means that you need to describe certain things. So you need to measure your hair, you need to describe how you take care of it, you need to take pictures, and you also need to compare prices and find the right price for your hair. And the fourth step is then to actually make a deal. Once you have found the right place, created a listing and everything, then you need to make the deal, agree with someone that wants to buy it. Just be aware that you should not cut your hair before you have made a deal. In general, if you do that, it will be a lot harder to sell. So that's something you just need to be aware of. But let's also just quickly go over how much you can earn by doing this before we go over the places where you can sell your hair. So how much you can earn, of course, varies depending on, for example, the length of your hair, the quality of your hair, how you take care of it, also ethnicity, color. There's a lot of things that comes into this. But in general, if you have fairly long hair and you sell it all, then you can expect somewhere between $100 and $1,000, sometimes even more. But that is kind of the usual range. And of course, it then will take time before you can make that kind of money again. Hair needs to grow, but it can be a nice way to earn a bit extra. I will also below leave a link to a video I have about how you can create a more sustainable online income so you can build a full-time continuous income online if that's what you're going for. I will leave more info about that below. But for now, let's focus on selling your hair, and I'll show you 5 places where you can do this. So the first option I want to show is called Hair Salon, and I think it's kind of a clever name actually. And you can just go here and create a profile, and also here you can scroll through and you can see some of the options. You see someone here sells for $500, here for $1,200, $300, and this also gives you an idea about what you can expect. And I also like this hair price calculator because you can then here describe the length, the thickness, the color, and then you can kind of like get an idea about the value you can sell it for. So this is one option. They also have a lot of tips about how you need to get started and all that, so you can easily create a listing here. The next option is called buyandsellhair.com. It kind of tells very clearly what it is. Also here you can go and see the different listings to get a good idea. You see $1,000, $500, so you can see what people are in general charging, get an idea what your hair is worth. Just be aware that here they charge a fee of $14.50 for a 3-month listing. So that's just something to be aware of. It's not a lot if you can, for example, sell it for like $500 or even $200 so, but it's just something to be aware of. So that also means that several of the platforms are actually charging a fee for listings. So it also means that you need to be a little bit selective, because if you just like end up putting the ad on like 5 different platforms that all charge a fee, then of course it doesn't really make sense. You will end up spending a lot of money on that. So you need to do some research, find out which of these platforms is the best for you. The next option is called Online Hair Fair, and this is a place where you can buy and sell hair online from basically all countries. You see right now, say people all over the world use it, they say. So that is easy where you can find. You can also write the location so you can see how many people are actually selling in your country and all that right now. Also here, just be aware that there is a fee for listing. You can see in the ad pricing, if you go there, you see that they have different packages. For example, if you just want 1 month, it costs $12. But if you have 6-month listing, it's $15 there, or for full year, $20. So it is fairly cheap if you want to list it for a bit longer. This also indicates in general that you should not necessarily expect to sell it in a few days. Of course you can be lucky, but sometimes it can take months before you actually find a buyer. And remember, you should not cut your hair until after you've actually found a buyer and have been paid. The next option is called World of Wigs, and this is where you can sell hair to wig makers. Just be aware that they do not always need new hair. You can, for example, see right now as of recording this video, they say they are currently not purchasing any hair, but maybe they will by the time you watch this video. It can change. So this is just, I just want to make it you aware of this, and I still want to include it because it can be a great option. Just not always, so you just need to check if they currently are selling. And you just need to be aware that you need to go and check yourself if they are currently selling when you want to sell. And also be aware that it's a little bit different how you get paid here. They pay per ounce of hair, so they pay per weight. So that's quite interesting compared to some of the other options. So the last option I want to talk about is what you can call selling websites or apps. It can, for example, be Craigslist. It can also be Facebook Marketplace and things like this. There are a lot of different marketplaces like that where you can actually also sometimes find a buyer for your hair. Of course, sometimes these places, it can be a little bit more difficult to verify the buyer and all that, but it is often a way to reach a very broad audience compared to some of the other platforms. So this can also be something worth considering. So as you can see, if you have long healthy hair, it is actually possible to earn by selling it. And the options I've shown you here are all great options and a great place to get started and put up a listing so you can get a chance for selling your hair. But of course, it's not a way to create a continuous income, because once you've done it, yes, you can grow your hair and then do it again, but it will take quite a while. So if what you're looking for is more consistent online income, then you need to build an online business that's not dependent on waiting several months to earn a little bit of income to then wait several months again. Then you need to build something that will make you earn every day. And I'll also leave a link below to my top recommended way to build an online business like that. So if you're serious about that and if that's what you want, then you can check that out. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you and gave you some inspiration. And if it did, then make sure to hit the like button. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.